So I was recently trying to learn how to record on the Xbox One X, and I just had to say for posterity, this is really one of my favorite moments from one of my favorite survival horror games, The Evil Within. And this is a really great series by the folks that made Resident Evil. And here's where you encounter the Keeper, which this is on survival mode, kind of a mid-level skill level. He's just a bullet sponge, but he's so terrifying and so disgusting and so awesome. This is just a fantastic adversary. This is one of those games where you really do, you jump during the jump scares. It's very well done. In fact, I was too scared to play it for a very long time until I saw the Markiplier playthrough, so shout out Markiplier, you turned me onto a great series. This has provided terror and joy for many, many years. And in fairness, it took me a while to remember you can kill the Keeper, you can defeat him. And it might take you until New Game Plus, but you can actually, spoiler alert, you can actually kill all the Keepers in each dungeon, but it's really freaking hard to do. As you can see, he's chasing you and he's trying to poison you, and he's also trying to sort of bash you with his sledgehammer in his bag of, I'm guessing, body parts of some kind. I was so close. I got so excited this first run through. I was closing all the valves. I had my Agony bolts. Pro tip, the Agony Crossbow is your best friend in this game. It's like, okay, this is great. Get the green gel. This isn't too bad. First time I've played on survival. It's not too bad, right? And I forgot that he keeps coming back. Look him up. Just one more valve, I think. So close. Just gotta close this. It's okay, Sebastian. Just close this last valve. Nope. Nope. Oh my god. So delightfully disgusting. And that's when you know you're in trouble. Oh, Sebastian, no, it does not stay dead. Especially when you miss twice, like a dingus. So much for saving shotgun shells. He just keeps coming. And I got stuck on a corner. Oh, I was so mad. I was having trouble with my mic setup, so I believe this was yesterday, a couple days ago. Oh, I was so mad. I was so close. So if you're new to this game, it really does get better the more you play it.
Leslie!
Even on the harder difficulties. With that New Game Plus, when you've earned your way to have the skill sets, you get to carry over some equipment. That's when it gets a little easier. I did not have any of that on this. This was a totally new survival playthrough. I just got the urge to play. Oh, I thought I'd try the headshot, and the safe is completely bulletproof. Whatever the hell is living in that thing. Yeah, I just got mad. I let him kill me. It's like I just wasted all of my resources on that. But this level of frustration and multiple deaths is what makes it so sweet when you go back on your New Game Plus and you can just toast all the baddies, all the Keepers, zap them all. Just really hard to do. And it really helps to memorize your dungeons, your twists and your turns. Don't get turned around. It's such a great monster. And I don't think they ever tell you what's on his back. He's carrying something vile. The other cool thing is, if you have the guts to fight each time he resurrects, that's a lot of green gel. And that adds up to some serious XP. I've played this game a few times. I think the best tools I've had against the Keeper tend to be... The shotgun's okay, but it's actually kind of overrated. I think your Agony Crossbow. If you upgrade that as much as you can. And this was the first playthrough where instead of explosive, I went real heavy on upgrading the harpoon bolts. And that did me real fine on these guys. The Magnum's also pretty good. I think on survival difficulty it's like 2 shots on a Magnum, or maybe a slightly upgraded Magnum. Oh, it's so gross. But again, it's so hard because you've got to choose what you're going to upgrade. And if you upgrade one thing that helps you on, level 7, like, dude, this is level 7. Well, level 8 has a whole new challenge that needs a different skill. I'm not going to lie, I was so proud of myself when I finally solved this. I had to save it. Oh my god, he just keeps moving. It's like a crab or something living in there with lots of tentacles. The other cool thing I'm excited about is I'm learning more about how this recording stuff works, and I'm hoping to get a webcam set up to do a real, actual, factual recording, live recording with all the screams and all the yells and all the wonderful reactions. I mean, another way you could get through this, you could just save your ammo, for later bosses, and you could just kind of try to power your way through once you memorize where all the battles are. Totally valid strategy, but you're not going to get nearly the green gel, and that stuff comes in handy. Oh, to be able to find a locked door and simply rip my own head off and teleport to the other side, wouldn't that be nice? I forgot that one was locked. I mean, the shotgun's not bad when you upgrade it, but I found it to be better for like trying to headshot the little guys.
Out of ammo?
Because you keep missing. That's why you're out of ammo. I'm not sure whether we have like a Stielhandgranate from World War II or something. Some old relic. The other thing about if you take your time, you can harvest the traps and make a lot more of those bolts. And then if you've upgraded your bolts, that'll really help you. It's just that he resurrects so fast every single time. I feel like I died like 20 times trying to get through this freaking level on a real difficulty level. Not casual. First time I played it was casual, I'm not gonna lie. Just gotta memorize where those freaking valves are. And it's hard when you run out of parts, man. Like, which bolt are you gonna make? Because it's gotta count, and you cannot miss. I love this fucking game. Pardon my French. It's so hard, but it's so rewarding. Every level you get through, you feel like you earned something. And the art, the sound effects, the Foley work, every single part of it, the voice acting, you name it. They clearly cared about this game when they made it, and I love that. I love when it's more than just a video game. It's like, it's an experience. You're gonna make a core memory. Okay, there's one harpoon. I think it can take 2, maybe 3. If it's upgraded. Oh my god, and they make you run all the way back through, and if you don't have a lot of sprint, if you don't have the stamina, you are screwed. I was talking to a guy in Soho one time to borrow his term, you're stuffed, you're stuffed. Which I think is a Britishism for screwed. Okay, so you plug it in and you start turning it, and there's your friend. Oh my god, so freaking close. Yeah, you'll be cussing at the screen a little bit in this game. You might be throwing some things, but it's worth it, I promise. And deceptively, you know, I usually hate the sniper rifle in survival horror, but if you really do upgrade it, it's almost like the Barrett 50 cal in a normal game. If you use it right, it's just really hard when you're running and flailing and trying to aim. Should you grab the green gel or should you just run? Or should you reload because it all takes time? And he runs so fast. You think he's just waddling slowly, then he just charges. They did such a good job. And to make it worse, he keeps throwing those freaking traps, so you can't, you know, try to sneak around him too much. Try to sneak around him once, maybe twice, and then there's too many traps on the floor. This is exceptional game design. I don't think no, there wasn't time to harvest those. You just gotta get out. Gotta run. When you're that low on health, you just gotta run. Or hop awkwardly, as Sebastian seems determined to do here. That works too. Oh, now you can lock him out. Lock out the horror. Oh, this is so horrifying.